I am your platform partner. Yes, your hustling homie, the one and only Jackson. All about making things happen. Addicted to action. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to sort through people in your network marketing meeting. Or even if it's not MLM, if you're just doing some type of a sales meeting in general and you want to sort through people, this works too, regardless on what you're selling. But you know, network marketers are the people that I know will probably watch this the most, but it does work for almost any type of an industry. All right. So first, before I go into how did we go through this sorting people, and I'm going to first tell you this. I got make sure you watch my other video where I talk about how do you close meetings out as a presenter. How do you go on stage and close meetings strong so you increase those sales and the people that actually sign up. So watch that video. It's on the YouTube page. Maybe link should be there. If you don't see it here, boom, just go on the page and look for it. You will find it. Also, I also have the class available as well, where I go into detail with about how to get paid to talk, as well as how to be able to grow your presentation skills so you can get paid, all of that. And we got the book series. Those links should also be below. So make sure you check those out. Now, let's get directly into the reason on why you came here. And that is learning how to sort through people at your meetings. Now, it doesn't matter if this is a home meeting. Doesn't matter if this is a meeting in a coffee shop or a large seminar conference room. It's very, very simple. Now, there's two parts to this I want you to understand. The first part is you need to have a SWAT team. SWAT team. That is SWAT. That is a special winning attitude team. Special winning attitude team. This is a team of folks that's going to help you sort through the people at the end of the meeting. And they're going to start at the very beginning of the meeting. So what does this include? So a SWAT team, this is what it looks like. First, you want to have somebody that's at the front of the meeting who's actually signing people in. This is like your greeter. The greeter is going to be taking down names, emails, whoever invited or referred the person. That's your greeter. They're going to set the tone, maybe give out a free gift card or something like that. Now, that greeter will then, the second person that you want to have is someone else who's actually going to meet people. It may be you or it may be someone else. And you're going to introduce yourself to people and you're going to then pass that person along to someone else on the team. This is what that looks like. So imagine you go to a meeting and the guy that you came to meet, they come out and they say, hey, what's up? What's her name? Tiffany? Tiffany, it's really good to meet you. Again, this is Jackson. I know we spoke earlier. You told me you're interested in making more money. Yeah, okay. Well, what do you do outside of making money? You got any hobbies, any interests? Oh, okay. You said you like doing YouTube videos? Okay, sounds good. That's interesting. I bet you'll be good on camera, right? Okay, listen, you know what? I want to introduce you to one of my other business partners here as well. Her name is Lisa, and Lisa also, she does YouTube as well. Let me introduce you to Lisa real quick before we get started. All right, and then you go and get Lisa, and you say, Lisa, hey, this is Tiffany, and Tiffany does YouTube videos as well. Man, why don't you guys talk a little bit? Just introduce yourself before we get started. All right, cool beans, and then you leave. Now, why did you do that? One is because you have to talk to multiple people. If you got 5 to 10 people that are also coming to this meeting, you got to get an opportunity to talk with all of them. And you want to create the environment where where they feel like they're getting to know each other, like people are breaking the ice. But also what you want to do is help people make connections with other members on your team. Okay? So, and when they're talking about something that they have in common, that's a good thing. So that's one of the first small things. It's a very, very small thing. And then you're going to begin to have your chairs and your stuff set out. I would encourage you, don't put out all of the chairs, because if there's only 20 people there, but you got out 50 chairs, it's going to look like a lot of people didn't show up. So it's best that if you got 20 people there, only have maybe 15 chairs out. So that way, people are all being pushed towards the front of the room, and as more people come, you bring out more chairs later. So that's a possibility. You don't have to do it, but it's a good extra bonus tip. All right. So now when it comes to the special winning attitude team, the next thing you want to have is you want to have who's ever on that team is going to be asking these questions. And that question is this. They're going to say, hey, Tiffany, are you a number 1, 2, or 3? Are you number 1, 2, or 3? Now, that person will tell Tiffany, hey, I'm a 1. I'm a 2. Hey, I'm a 3. And then from there, you're going to proceed to do what you need. Now, you're probably saying, Jackson, hold on. What is a 1, 2, or 3? Now, this is why I'm going to explain in this video. This is very, very important. And when you do this, you will increase not only your sales, but you're going to increase your system because you're going to have more team members, all right, when you have a duplicatable system. So this is how that works. You want to sort the room. Remember, amateur people, they try to convince people to do stuff. But as a professional, you don't convince anyone because you're already convinced. So what you do is you just sort through the room. You sort for the people that are serious versus the people that are just curious. So that's what you do. So how does that look? Let me show you. When you're in front of the room, who's ever the presenter, towards the end of the meeting, after they did their close, after they said, hey, here's the reason, here's the objections, here's the opportunity, they're going to close out and say something like this. They're going to say, hey, normally when we have these meetings, there's 3 types of people that are sitting in a crowd. The first person who's here, this person, they are not interested in the opportunity. They don't want to save any money. They don't want to make any money. They just have no interest. Well, if you are that person, you can probably agree with me. Any day is a good day to still be able to help somebody. So if you're that person, what we would like for you to do is potentially still become a customer if you're not going to be a business partner, or we would like for you to refer someone. All right. Now, they may not have to say all of that, refer and become a customer, but they should at least say, hey, if you're the first type of person, you're not interested, and that's perfectly fine. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate your time. All right. You can keep it simple like that. Then you say the second type of person that we have is the number 2 person. This is the person that says, you know what, I'm very, very interested. However, I got a couple questions before I get started. So if you're the number 2 type of person, we're going to be happy to answer all of your questions. We will be here in the back to get all of your questions answered. Promise you that. Lastly, there's the third type of person. Now, the third type of person was the person like me when I first signed up. And that person was the person that they said, you know what, I was interested in getting involved with this yesterday. All right. I knew I wanted to get started within the first 5 minutes of you talking. Now, if you're that person, you're just ready to get started. We want you to say that, tell that you're number 3, and we're going to make sure that we get you registered for training, and we can get you with the fast starter pack and get you to making money or saving money as soon as possible. We're going to get you going today and start building your team. So we're going to conclude this meeting, and we want to welcome you to the team, whether you're number 1, 2, or 3. And we want to tell you if you're taking 1 step towards us, and then we're going to take 2 steps with you, and we're going to win as a team because you're here for yourself, but not by yourself. And then you conclude the meeting, whatever you want to conclude. This is when, once the meeting's being dispersed, they turn on the music, everyone's excited. Get money, and everybody's listening to the Dr. Jackson 360 music, right? Right after that, now you or your special winning attitude team, who you've already identified, your SWAT team, you guys are now going to go around asking people, hey, Tiffany, hey, Lisa, are you a number 1, 2, or are you a 3? And that way they can easily say, you know what, I'm a 1. And that means they're not interested. Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. Would you be interested though in saving? Don't you think though it'd be a good day to save some money? You should become a customer and sign up for free, right? That's one way you can approach that person. Or you could say, you know what? Do you know anyone else who will be interested? Or you probably already asked them that, and now you can collect that data. That way you get a referral. Or you can say, hey, are you 1, 2, or 3? They say, hey, I'm a number 2. So if you're a number 2 person, you can say, hey, so you got some questions. So what type of questions do you have? And then you can answer some of those questions. And then you also tell them, hey, This is a business where you can earn while you learn. You don't need to know 100% of the information to get paid. And in fact, to be honest with you, I still only know about 10% of the business, and yet I've already been doing very well over the past 60 days of me getting started. So you'll get the opportunity to learn things as you go. Would you agree? And then they say yes or no. So that's the second person. Then the third person is the person that says, you know what, I'm really, really excited. I'm involved. I'm ready to do this thing. So before you just say, here's the application, fill this out, ask them and say, hey, so what's 3 reasons why you feel like you would be a good fit for our team? Or give me 1 reason you feel like you would be a good fit for my team. Or even ask them, why do you want to do this? Why is this important at this time in your life? Because see, when you ask these type of questions, now they are forced to remind themselves, this is why I'm doing it. This is why I'm doing it now. And this is why I would be a good fit for your team instead of joining other teams. This is why I'd be a good fit for being a part of what you all are doing. So now they're almost selling themselves to you, which is what they should be doing anyway if they're a very serious person, to show that they're committed. So here are 3 easy ways. This is how you this is one main easy way on how you can be able to sort through people when you're at meetings, is by asking them if they're 1, 2, or 3, and then you, as well as with your special winning attitude team, then just ask them at the end of the meeting, and then you guys proceed to be able to make some money, make some progress, and don't make any more excuses. So with that being said, I want you guys to subscribe to this page. Also, look out for the other videos that I have showing you how to get paid to talk. And also, I got the class about teaching people how to sell for non-salespeople. We also have the class as well about the Shut Up and Hustle class. Just look at the links below and make sure you guys get involved, get excited, get ignited. And I look forward to seeing you on the top. So I'll see you in the future. And remember, take action, baby, in that order. I am Jackson, your platform partner, all about making things happen. Addicted to action, baby. Yeah, flip it.